Hello my dear retail friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Rivoli Retail Tech. Dear friends, as I promised you in my previous video on retail selling skills part 1 that I'll be back in front of you with a new topic on retail selling skills part 2. Here in this video you can learn customers buying and selling process and steps of sale. So I hope that you will enjoy this video and I request you to watch this video till end so that you can get maximum benefit out of it. So without any further delay, let's start. So dear friends, in this video you will be able to understand about the steps leading to retail selling skills and the customer buying process, and at the same time as you must have understand about the why people buy concept in my previous video of part 1 retail selling skills. Here we'll discuss about why people do not buy. So let's start, guys. Why people do not buy? Fear of poor decision, uncertainty about the product's performance. Sometimes due to this reason customer doesn't buy. Uncertainty about correct pricing. Customer has a confusion in their mind whether the pricing of that particular product is good, correct or not. So they just leave the product if they have the confusion in their mind. Uncertainty about the ability of the salesperson to assist the customer. Sometimes we don't, some of the associate doesn't have that much of the confidence about the product or the knowledge they have. Just because of that, customer has a confusion in their mind whether the salesperson has that good knowledge of the product or not, and just because of this they just leave the product and go out of the store without buying anything. Next is simply due to dilemma of choices. Sometimes we give so many options to the customer, in front of the customer, and the customer gets confused what to buy. So at that time customer seems all the products are good enough and I have to just select a single one, so he just decided not to buy this time. They just need a time to select any one of the products, so they just quit the decision to buy at that time. Now comes to fear of salesperson. Yes, dear friends, sometimes customer have a fear of salesperson. They have low faith on the salesperson, so we have to build a faith in customer's mind, and feels that the information given to him is not appropriate. Sometimes customers think that the information what we are giving to them is not appropriate. Customer wants something and we are just providing them something else. So customer have idea in their mind, okay, this salesperson is not good enough to help me out. They are just want a profit. That is why they are just giving fake information or something like that. So they just quit the decision to buy at the time. So being sensitive to customers' needs is very, very important, guys. Now there are few I would say it is mapping buying and selling process. It's need identification first, evaluate alternatives, erasing doubts, decide to buy. Yes, these are the few steps to buy a product. First of all, the customer has identify a need in their mind. First, an individual feels the need to buy a product or service. Then they evaluate alternatives, whether it is product brand, model, looks, features, price, place or time. Then they choose the one that suits his requirements the most. There could be a possibility that customer have so many doubts in their mind, so our responsibility to erase them out from the customer's brain, and then only the customer take a decision to buy your product. Here on this slide, friends, you can just take a screenshot of this slide or you can just note it down on your notebook, because this is a very important to understand. I'll take an example to understand all these selling processes. Suppose you as a customer, or maybe I'll take an example of Rahul. Let's say Rahul wants to Rahul see that I'm using a mobile, a good latest mobile. I'll take a brand name X mobile I'm using. Rahul, my friend, just see that particular mobile with me, and just he's just thinking that maybe Rahul thinking that I should also go for a newer model instead of the outdated one that he's using or I am using. So this is what he's just saw my mobile, and there is an idea clicked in that mind to purchase that particular mobile instead of the mobile which he is currently having. So this is need identification. Then Rahul may think that should I go for X brand mobile or Y brand mobile. There is a confusion in their mind. So he is just evaluating alternatives in this situation. Now that Rahul maybe have a dilemma in their mind that I should go for X brand mobile or Y brand mobile, because one of my friend has given me the feedback that this X mobile has a hanging problem, or so many other things. His friend told him. So there are so many doubts in their mind. So our responsibility is to erase those doubts from the customer's mind. So this is erasing doubts. Then after erasing those doubts, the Rahul or that customer can take a good decision to buy that particular mobile. So this is decide to buy step. So I hope that you must have understand this buying and selling process. Now comes on steps of sale. What are these steps of sale? First of all, pre-approach. What are these pre-approach? I am 100% sure that if you are a retail customer care associate, you must have known every aspect of this steps of sale. Let's understand what is this pre-approach. Pre-approach is something preparing yourself to meet with the customer. Personal grooming. Before customer entry, we just prepare ourselves. We do grooming and so many other things. We prepare our store also. So these are pre-approach. There are a few other things. I will take some of the steps, like we just do cleaning, section cleaning, counter cleaning, replenishment of the stock, display as per VM norms, global counts, collect exchanges from CSD, ensuring trial rooms are clean. So all these are the pre-store opening activities. These are the pre-approaches. Now comes for approach. What are these approach? These allow the customers to get used to the store's environment. We just give some time to the customer to get used to the store's environment. Too soon or too late approach is also sometimes harmful for us. So we should give some time to the customer to spend in your store or in your department. Now, what is identify wants and needs of the customer? In my previous video also, or in this video also, we have just discussed what are those wants and needs. We just need to first understand what are the customer wants and needs. So accordingly, we can just present the products and services in front of the customer, and then if the customer have any question, query, or any objections, then we can erase it. The customer's brain. Then comes always one more thing you just need to remember, that giving suggestions about the product or taking the suggestions from the customer about the product is also very important. And don't forget to cross sell at that time. And yes, at last but not the least, closing the sales is very important. Do not leave the customers just after selecting the product. Just take the customers till the cash counter to bill that particular item. Then your sales is closed. Now comes for post-sale services. Yes, dear friend, this is also very, very important. Sometimes we just forget after the selling. Forget the customer after selling the product. But this is important. If you can just give your customer a buzz and ask about the product, what are the how that particular product is performing. You can just take the feedback about it. Customer will definitely be very happy in this case, and he will surely come again and again to your store. So post-sale services or after-sale services are very important to build a confidence in customers' mind about your store. So dear friends, I'll stop my video here, and I'm sure that you like this video, and thank you so much. And yes, do not forget to share this to someone who needs it, and do like and subscribe my channel Rivoli Retail Tech. And yes, I would also request to comment me in the inbox so that I can just give you an answer for any type of query if you have about this video. And I promise you that I'll come very soon with the next retail selling skills part 3. Till the time, thank you. Thanks a lot.